welcome everybody.
Welcome. If you are here, you are in CDM 2, which is Intro to Technocultural Studies. Our professor is Tim Lenoir, and we are your TAs this quarter.
Eric.
And Ashley. So if you are in the Monday sections, you'll be with me. Those sections meet at 4 and 5 p.m.
And on Wednesday, we'll gather around the digital campfire and sing some songs together at 4 and 5 p.m.
Yep. Okay, so the purpose of this video is actually pretty minimal. We really just wanted to take the opportunity to introduce ourselves to you and welcome you to the quarter and acknowledge that we're really in obviously a strange time with a lot of pressures and tensions. And we want to reassure you that this class is really going to accommodate those who can access it synchronously, which means at the same time that it would be happening if we were meeting on campus. The live experience, and also those of you who might be in places across the globe or in situations where you cannot access it live, which means you'll be accessing it asynchronously. And that's great too.
We'll be sending out a survey about that in the next few days to find out who's going to be where and in what time zones.
And that's really just to get a better sense of how we can work with you best to facilitate a really good learning experience this quarter, given what's happening in the world. Now, we wanted to take a minute or so to introduce ourselves, just so you have a better sense of the kinds of questions you might be able to ask us and what our experience might have been up until now. And so I'll let Eric take the first intro.
Hi folks, my name is Eric Taggart. I'm a PhD candidate in performance studies. I'm also a licensed marriage and family therapist in private practice. And my research looks at the way that our attachment system is being hacked. And one of the things I do is I look at old psychological experiments like the strange situation experiment, which they're still running today, but these sorts of things, and look at them as art objects and filmic objects, as opposed to just scientific artifacts. So we're excited to be meeting you all very soon in the digital classroom and embarking on this journey with you this quarter. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to me?
Well, I have to say that, a caveat to the video now is that our cat, Samson, who, as you might notice, is a cat who's struggling a little bit. He's broken his paw. He's going partially blind and deaf. He's a real troublemaker in the neighborhood, and he's really going to invade all of our videos this quarter. So just get ready for that.
That's his style.
So with that as the caveat, I will say my name is Ashley Theodorson. I am going into my third year as a performance studies graduate student. And my research, my current research really comes out of my work over the last decade or so, and that has been really largely organized around reproductive justice work. So in my early career, I worked as a sex ed teacher, and then I was a birth doula for a long time, like a labor support provider. Did crisis work for a number of years, and here I am at the university. My work is mostly organized right now around the intersection of reproductive justice and technology. And that's been a particularly interesting project over the last few months as we've been in quarantine. So we will have the opportunity to talk a little bit more about this as the quarter unfolds, and certainly we'll get into this a little bit more in this first week.
We're looking forward to hearing about all of your own interests too. I know that this is a general ed course, but there's a lot of different ones to choose from, so you probably picked this one for a reason, and you picked really well. Tim's a really world-class professor, so you're gonna be really lucky to have him. And Ashley's a world-class student of Tim's and an excellent teacher of this material, so you'll be lucky if you have her for your sections there. But what's really fun about this course is we get to be thinking and talking about a lot of what's actually happening now and the history or multiple histories of what brought us here. And that's pretty exciting. And we're hoping that everybody attaches to something in the course that gets them excited, that they can talk about a little bit in the projects that you're going to hear about and read about in the syllabus.
And with that, we really just want to reassure you that also the next week is going to be a lot of kind of intro process stuff. So if you're new to Zoom, if you're seeing this video, you are on Canvas, so we don't need to talk about that. But we want to reassure you that any kind of tech support that is needed, we're going to go over all of that, how to do your assignments, how to engage with the class. and so forth. So, don't worry about that. We're going to talk about that not only in the lecture that we're all going to be in tomorrow, but also in our discussion sections. Lastly, we wanted to check in with you all and let you know that it's strange to see two people in the same video screen right now. And to that end, you have an unusual situation this quarter because your two TAs live together.
It's pretty good.
So we'll be coming at you.
You're a good person to be quarantined with, dear.
Thank you. So we will be coming, our kids are now knocking for us. So we will be coming at you both together and separately. We really look forward to the quarter. And I also want to remind everyone, as you may have moved in recent months, to check your voter registration. Couldn't be more important, and we really look forward to the quarter. So hope everyone's hanging in there, and we look forward to it.